Hey friends, Chef Wainaina. Today I'm sharing this simple recipe on how to make soft and fluffy chapatis in your own kitchen. Just 5 ingredients and you got yourself these delicious flatbreads that you can do on any day of the week. Measure 6 cups all-purpose flour. So I put the bowl on the scale just to know how much it weighs. That's about 895 grams. Add a tablespoon salt and a tablespoon sugar. Just whisk this. This is about 4 cups lukewarm water. I'm going to add about 3 cups. We'll use this as needed. Bring this all together. I'll use a spoon. You can use a whisk, or you can just go in straight with your hands. Chapatis are one of my favorite flatbreads, and I make them all the time. I have actually several videos on my channel. This is just an update which I felt like it's overdue, especially for my new subscribers. More water. We want to bring this dough together. Once the dough comes together, just leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes. This dough has been resting for about 5 minutes or so. In the meanwhile, I have some extra flour here that I'm going to use for dusting. So dust this board with some flour and then bring these together. This is one of those exercises you are better off using your bare hands. So this feels very sticky. Just dust with some more flour. The idea of letting the dough rest is just to let the dough absorb all the moisture. You can see it's kind of smooth in a way. I'll continue adding flour here just as needed until I'm able to bring this dough together, make it very soft. Now I've continued to knead this dough, added some more extra flour. Now spread it just so slightly. Just add some cooking oil here. You can use any oil of your choice. About a tablespoon also. And then bring pull, stretch with your palm. This dough has come together. Just fold it on itself. Now give this another 5 to 10 minutes to rest. This dough is all rested again. Now cut this dough into some golf ball size. Cut this in half. a half, and then this into more halves, and then just roll this in itself, and you have that. That's what you're looking for. I'll keep cutting until I'm all done. Take one of the balls, dip into the flour, just make it into a rough oval, or just stretch it as far as you can, like that. Spread some vegetable oil. At this stage you can use ghee, you can use butter, whatever your preference is. Then just with my hands or brush, spread this. My hands are the better option. Then dust it with some flour. If you want, you can just do like that, but it's not necessary. And then fold this. If it gets sticky, that's okay. And then all you want to do is just take one corner and then just roll it like you'll do a cinnamon roll. When you got that, I'll do one more. Into the flour. Just stretch it. Actually, you can flip this just to make it easier to work with. Some oil. Some flour. And then just fold it. Once you do that, just roll it. Tuck it in here. Boom. I'll continue rolling these chapatis until I'm all done. Now on to the last two of our chapatis. Into the extra flour here. Just before I do this, I have one here. So you'll notice how the dough has softened. Actually just gotten so soft, very stretchable. You can even stretch it with your hands. So this is gluten getting loosened here. So for chapatis, I've noticed you don't want to get that way too loose. It makes the chapatis not so soft. But the looser the gluten is, the better if you are baking bread. That loosening also makes this stretching here more easier, so the dough doesn't spring back on you. Some extra flour here. Brush it with your hands or use a brush. Just always work clean your hands as you go. If you watch some of my other videos on my channel, you'll notice that there's a way that I spread the whole dough, or I cut it into maybe 4 portions and cut it, spread it into squares or some rectangles, and then I just cut the chapati straight from there. For me, it takes lesser time and it works, especially if you have enough counter space. You can do that technique. Now we will start preheating our pan, and then the first ones we rolled, they should be softened or loosened. I have them on a sheet pan here, so this is about 4, 4, 4, 12, 15 chapatis here. This definitely depends on the size that you desire, but that is what I got. This is the first one that we did. Pick it up, back into the flour here. You can use a baking mat, creates more room, but I'm going to work on this board. The idea here is just to create a circle or around chapatis. You can stretch it as much as you want, but you don't want to overdo it. One done, I'll do like 4 into the flour. Turn it. You can always add more flour if you need, so it doesn't stick on your boards. 2. The further one. I will go start the cooking or griddling the chapatis, and then as I cook, I will continue rolling the rest of the chapatis. For the next stage of our chapati making, I have a plate, the oil that we are going to still need, a spatula, some deli papers or parchment paper, and a kitchen towel to cover the chapatis once they come out. Now just attach oil onto the pan and just give it a wipe. Now lift one of the chapatis and drop it onto the pan. After about 30 seconds or so, this chapati will start bubbling. Give it a turn. At this stage, you can sprinkle some oil right on top here, and then using a spatula just, and then you see all the bubbling here. That's what you're looking for. At this point, we don't need as much oil. So at this stage, we will turn it until it's fully cooked. It looks good. Once you're satisfied with the color and the chapati is fully cooked, you want to remove it. Be careful not to overcook. Once the chapati bubbles, lift it up, some oil on the pan, tiny. Once again, satisfied with the color. Continue cooking until all the chapatis are done. Last one. Just notice the bubbling. A slight nudge with a spatula helps with the bubbling. Turn. Chapati continue to bubble. The bubbling determines the extent of the layer that you're looking for. There we go. Look at all these beautiful chapatis. Nice. Very soft, very fluffy. We got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 chapatis. You can make them as big as you want or as small as you want. This seems like a good size for me. Definitely very soft. This is all you want. Enjoy this with a stew, a cup of chai, coffee for breakfast, lunch, dinner, side dish, main dish. There you go. So there you have it, friends. Beautiful, soft, layered and fluffy chapatis here. Look at that. Awesome. So good. So good. So I hope this is a recipe that you can try in your own kitchen. Remember, this goes with just almost anything at any time of the day. Leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe please. We'll see you in the next one.